So I've had this bump on my nose for a while now. I started noticing it back in spring of 2020, although when I look back at it, I actually had it since 2019. But during my pregnancy last year, I started noticing it growing a lot more, and I thought it might just be hormones because it's typical in pregnancy for moles to kind of grow due to hormones. But I decided that after I had Elliot that I just wanted it removed for vanity reasons. It's like, I'm over this mole, I want it gone. So I had a doctor and a dermatologist look at it, and they both said it looked fine, nothing to worry about. So I had it removed, and then they sent it for a biopsy because in Canada, that's a typical procedure for any moles that get removed to be sent off to just screen it for cancer. Well, it wasn't fine. It turns out my little mole was a basal cell carcinoma, or a BCC, which is a type of skin cancer. It's actually the most common type of skin cancer. About 8 out of every 10 skin cancer diagnoses are BCCs. And although BCCs are rarely life-threatening, they do need to be taken seriously because if they aren't removed, they can come back and they can spread and like cancer does. Because when they first cut my mole out, they didn't know it was cancer, I had to actually go back and get surgery done to cut deeper and the surrounding healthy tissue out to make sure that they got all of the cancer cells.
Clay Craig, it's died.
So it's been 3 days since my surgery. The swelling has come down a bit. I don't have nearly as bad of a black eye as I did when I first got out of surgery. I was not expecting as big of an incision. I don't really know what I was expecting because the first time they removed my mole, it was just a tiny little cut and it healed over really nice. They just kind of shaved it off. But now this second time, been a rough few days. I've been trying to just take it easy. As you can see, I've got a lot of polysporin on it. That's what was recommended to me. Just don't get it wet. Put lots of polysporin on it. So I haven't showered and I've just been gooping up my face. But it's really hard because it's super close to my eye. I just feel disfigured. I know it's like, I'm trying not to be like dramatic here, but it's my face. I don't know the results yet from pathology. It's going to take 2 weeks for that to come in, and that's when I have my follow-up appointment with the doctor, and she'll go over, I guess, the results, look at my scar, how it's healing, and we'll kind of just go from there. I've got good news. So, my surgery was a success, and they got all the cancer cells, which means I'm cancer-free, which is weird to say because it doesn't feel like real. So I found out about this back in September and now it's December. So it's like this huge weight lifted off my shoulders. Now that I know that at least in this spot here, there's no more cancer. It's all cut out. That's currently what it looks like. That's 2 weeks that it's been. So my stitches were removed or I guess they dissolved, but all the stitches are gone now and now it's just healing. Honestly, a lot of you guys' stories about your skin cancer and the scars on your face, how they healed up in like a year and you could hardly even tell it was there, makes me feel so much better because like this was kind of like a really big shock to me. Wasn't expecting it, especially when all the doctors didn't think it was anything. But that's life. So wear your sunscreen and put it in these spots. Like I wore sunscreen. I would wear sunscreen. It's just like, this is such a random spot around your eyes that you don't think of to like lather on sunscreen, but do it. And hopefully it doesn't come back because there's a good chance it might come back. And because I've had one BCC, it's higher probability I'm more likely to have another BCC. And I'm so young. This is what everybody keeps telling me. It's what the doctors and the dermatologists and the surgeon tells me is I'm very young to get one. They're typically found in people that are 65 plus. I am not. I'm 34. So I either just got really unlucky with sun exposure or a genetic disposition to it. Somebody in one of my family, this is my face now. It's been 2 weeks-ish, 2.5 weeks since I had my surgery incision. As you can see, it's not looking too bad on camera. That's honestly one of the reasons why I'm sharing this with you guys and gals, because I'm on camera and now I have a scar on my face. Even if it's not as noticeable, it's there. And I wanted to share this with you. I wanted people going through the same thing to know they're not alone, because that's honestly what has made me feel so much better about this whole situation. I shared it on Instagram about my surgery and about healing, and everybody's been just so amazing. So now, what's the future? What's the future for Nadine? Well, a lot of sunscreen. I will be religiously applying sunscreen all over my face, in every little nook and cranny. And unfortunately, since I've had one BCC, I am now more likely to get another, so I just have to be really careful going forward. I will have regular dermatology visits every 6 months. I will be back checking my entire body to make sure nothing else has popped up or is growing. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the rest of my life. I will have to be careful and on top of it. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, that's a random thing to say, but hey, why not? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I love you all, and we'll see you again in the new year. Bye.